Hello, welcome to my new video. Today I wanted to continue my video about Ready Player One and want to show you especially the one-click box of HDZeta and compare it to the other edition. As I said before, it's one that I bought as a complete box set because the full slips are very different. Like in Film Arena, they are at least two different versions of the full slip. Here it has a lenticular cover in contrast to the other one. The colors are somewhat pale, but it's a beautiful lenticular. It's the same artwork as on the Steelbook from Manta Lab. Manta Lab exclusive Steelbook. Now the full slips unboxed. Here the back side of the box. The back side of the box with this grid, oasis, drawn like grid. It contains 3 full slips, a double lenticular one. This is actually, this lenticular cover is actually nearly identical to the lenticular cover of the other Manta Lab. The back side is different, but this one was identical. Nearly identical. It's really stunning and beautiful. This is one lenticular cover, and they reused the artwork of Manta Lab. It's actually nearly the same artwork, but as a 3D picture. Very beautiful. And that's the back side, and you can see that they really used some artwork from Manta Lab. Suppose HDZeta it was released later than Manta Lab. It's similar to the Manta Lab edition. It also has weight watts. Here's 3D gear, but this one, and it's really similar made with this embossed and holographic, rainbow holographic effect, but this one from Manta Lab is much better. And the full slip, the box itself is better crafted. It's more beautiful than HDZeta ones. Yeah. It's not that because the Manta Lab has a shiny effect to it, even on the spine, whereas the HDZeta has this generic spine. Now to the third sleeve. That's beautiful. It's not a lenticular, but it has this partial gloss. It is embossed. This actually artwork of another Steelbook. That one that I found not that bad. I don't have it, but I don't have to have it, but it's better than the black grid Steelbook. It's the back side. Now to the content. I think HDZeta has a much better content. And these two are absolutely different. This one is the 3D one. It comes with this folder like the XL full slip. These beautiful Steelbooks that I will show in a moment. And this one actually has only extra bonus stuff exclusive for the one-click box. So, to the folders. It has this beautiful, beautiful card. It's not like credit card, it's even better. This number here, it feels rough, so raw, and with this complex structure. It's beautiful artwork. Yeah, 2 different cards, not like kimchi. The cards are the same, but really different cards. Just beautiful folder. The 4K edition. and it has some cards and a post, and these cards are just creative. Blade Runner. They resemble different movies from the 80s. Because Ready Player One is a homage to the 80s. Beetlejuice, some of the classic great movies. Iron Giant is not from the 80s, but it's 80s like. A really fun movie. The one of the things that I found not that good is that there are lots and lots of Easter eggs that you barely see. For example, Freddy Krueger or Sonic, you see them in one scene, and it's so easy to miss them. And I would laugh if they integrated them a little bit more. There are also some Easter eggs that aren't common for everyone. For example, a Akira bike doesn't actually look really very much like the Akira bike. It's not. They had to call it that way, so you see this reference. Well, folks, that's the poster. A beautiful poster. I hope you can see it good, and I hope you remember it's the very same. It's nearly the same artwork as on the one-click box of Manta Lab. So this edition, it's a 4K edition. It uses the Manta Lab box artwork from front and from the back side for their beautiful poster with these vibrant colors. Really big, beautiful poster. The King Kong and Iron Giant. I love this movie, Iron Giant. And the front poster for the FullSlip. The Gundam from the series that not that many people know. I suppose it has to be Batman. That's also a thing. Why didn't they use Batman or some other character that they could use? Because it's actually a Warner Brothers movie. Why didn't they use them more in the movie? But the DeLorean, just beautiful. Now to the 3D edition. This card I already shown, and this folder with this Easter egg, like on this ugly Steelbook. But here's it's really beautiful. And it has booklet and some cards with scenes from the movie. As I said before, I actually purchased the Manta Lab one-click box additional to the Manta Lab FullSlip as an empty box. Before I began collecting, I heard about this crazy collectors that buy empty boxes. So now I make it for myself. It costed 15 euros. Well, which, yeah, it's okay. It's an incredibly beautiful box where you can store other FullSlips. I stored some FullSlips that matched the size. Stored Terminator Genesis FullSlips from Film Arena in there, so you can use it pretty good. And you don't need more than one Manta Lab FullSlip because they are actually the very same. Whereas here, well, the cards, not that great cards. Backside, well, and this nice booklet with the artwork that is similar to the Manta Lab artwork. And on the other side, it's Percival, his alter ego of Wade Watts. That was on the box. It has similar images, a little bit somewhat pale, but better than the Manta Lab one. So the content The full slips for themselves are not that good as Manta Lab, but the content is much better. It's a really huge booklet. A very fun movie, fun ride, very different than the book. As far as I see, in this particular case, the movie improved lots of themes and some characters of the book, and also made them more visual. For example, the iconic Shining, Ready Player One Shining scene, it's incredibly beautiful scene. It was not in the book itself. The book had 4 games. Also, the relationship with Artemis is better made in the movie. It's a fun movie. It's not the best movie, but it's a really fun movie. It's a funny irony that this movie is based on a book that pays homage to the 80s, to lots of 80s movies, especially from Steven Spielberg, and Steven Spielberg himself directed it. It's great irony. He's the best director for the job, I suppose. Now to the last FullSlip. It's an unusual thing to do. If you buy it separately, if you buy it separately, it actually has nearly the same content as it's a 3D one as the double lenticular FullSlip. The same booklet, same cards, same folder. The numbering card is somewhat different. But in this case, unfortunately, they don't provide the numbering card. But in this case, in the one-click box, this FullSlip contains only of some additional material. This book and these envelopes. And it's a beautiful hardcover book with the artwork of the Steelbook. I showed in the other video where I showed the French edition. It's the same artwork as on the box. It was placed on the box. HDZeta, the gold editions from China, I suppose. And it's an art book. This time it has really good colors. It's crisp, vibrant, really beautiful. It's a funny thing that all the people, his whole gang that he met online, lives in one city. It wouldn't work otherwise. So they could meet live. It's typical movie logic. in normal life, one would live in China, one in Japan, one in USA. That's nice artwork. It's difficult to open it as usual, no? Well, Steven Spielberg, right? I won't show all of them since from the movie. The Iron Giant, I love this movie. It's great to see Iron Giant again in live action. It's a cult classic. I also have Iron Giant Ultimate Collector's Box. Now to these envelopes, and that's a great addition, somewhat unique addition to this set. One-click exclusive, of course, not included in any other FullSlip. In every envelope is a 3D card. That's are the same cards and as in the Manta Lab box, but in Manta Lab they are really small and not lenticular. Here's the Parseval. Wait, it's beautiful. For this lenticulars alone, it's great. Well, it was not the most expensive one-click box, fortunately. Well, I bought it not long after it was released. It costed 150 euros. If you consider that some other one-click boxes cost over 300, 400, 500, and sometimes even separate FullSlips cost over 100 euros, it's not that much for the content. It's my only, as of today, it's my only one-click box that was worth it for me, at least, because it has such great artwork. It's such a beautiful edition. So now finally to the Steelbook. Here is the Steelbook from the HDZeta edition. Unfortunately not embossed or debossed. It is great artwork. It's similar crisp as the Steelbook, the Manta Lab one. I like Manta Lab Steelbook a little bit more because it's debossed and it has a little bit more vibrant colors, but it's just beautiful, and it's so much more beautiful than the artwork on the original Steelbooks. Even on this violet one, this kind of artwork, just it's not that detailed and not that beautiful. It has nearly the same artwork as the Manta Lab FullSlip. Just beautiful. Now to the content. The 3D version and the 4K version, it's a little bit strange. The 3D version has a Blu-ray and a 3D Blu-ray. The 4K version has only a 4K disc. Here's the artwork inside. Very beautiful. So folks, that was it. That was my big review of Ready Player One editions. How did you like these editions? How did you like this great movie? Let me know in the comments below. Leave a thumb up and subscribe to my great channel. I also am looking forward for the Titans of Cult Ready Player One edition. I may show it when I get it. I pre-ordered it from Italy. So folks, bye bye.